shove. If something accidentally turns into a shove instead of flat, we gotta stop it right.
Yeah. All right. If I can hear the difference.
Yeah. That's all.
That's thank you for helping.
All right, you ready to get started? Cool. Let me just find my song. So yeah, same spiel as always. Use the more material to get those ankles loose, knees bouncy, primary to tense up, loosen everything. Let all the stress of the week go. Post-Halloween stress, let it go.
I turned my, felt like this last Saturday night was at a Halloween party. And I was wearing heels, of course, so I was dead. And it was okay for a while, and then I drove home and it was like a 50, they reported in Miranda, these people. By the time I got home, I could not. I mean, it was the weirdest thing, stiff as a board, Sunday, all day Sunday, and then Monday, it was fine.
Well, please be very careful. We don't want it coming back.
Well, no, I don't think it, I don't even feel it. I can't even know where it hurt. That was dumb, though.
It's so weird how that happens. How that too. It just hurts really bad for like a day and then it's gone and never comes back. But it does sometimes come back when we overexert it to dance.
Yeah.
So just take it nice and easy. If you feel anything, you don't want to push too far. All right, let's get started. Yeah, the knee should never be completely straight, so it's going to make life a lot more difficult. So 8, 7, close. Don't just half cut it with 4. 4, 4, 5, 3, 2, 1, close the 4, and 4, 1, 3, 2, 1, open 2, 2, 2, 1, close. So we're going to have to speed that one up. I don't think it's quite that fast, but you get the gist. 2, 1, close. And then we'll just repeat that. 2, 2, 2, 1, close. 2, 2, 2, 1, close. Yeah? So 8, then 4, then 2, then 2. Cool. Nice and easy. Really focus on making sure that that standing leg, the one that's not working, is slightly bent at all times. And then make sure your ankle is not what's doing all the work. Make sure the muscles in your upper leg and your upper thigh are doing the majority of the work and not your ankle. I somehow always manage to find the one place in the room where it dulls every sound so you can't hear a thing I'm doing. That was really good. Did we feel, this is totally intentional, but when we do the front, side, back only twice, we feel how we kind of have to switch our weight a bit or shift our weight? Good thing to know, because especially if you're doing, a lot of fancy things that are moving everywhere. Remember this kind of thing from last week? It's good to make sure you know where your center of gravity is and to always find out where your weight needs to shift to, which also includes your upper body and your arms and all that jazz. Yeah? That was really good. Across the floor? Well. We've done something similar to this before. We're just going to be doing a series of flaps and back flaps. So remember, running flaps forward, back flaps back. Make sure you're not kicking out and exaggerating. You don't want to kick out like this. It makes it really hard to do the same. Yeah, exactly like that. So we will go a lap, back flap, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, a 7, clap. Why? So we can do the left side. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, a 7. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All the way across the floor. That was such a unremarkable clap. What about the hand sanitizer? Make sense?
Yes.
We're going to have fun with the metronome again. So we're going to start off painfully slow. Way slower than you are capable of. No, way slower. You can go way faster than this. You are capable of much faster than this. But
That's all right.
you know what I mean. I'm doing it much slower than I know it needs to be, so that we can try to rein it in, which is so hard. Again, you're going to want to speed up, fight that urge, and try to stay on the tempo. Yeah?
Okay.
And then we'll speed it up bit by bit until we're going crazy fast.
staying on your toes.
Yeah, that's hard. Yeah, that's. We're gonna start with the left leg this time.
So right leg will go back. aggressively tackling those steps, yeah? So we want to make sure we get a loud sound, and sometimes it's easier when you're going really fast and trying to keep up with the tempo. So I want you to just feel yourself attacking those steps when they're really fast. If you miss one, if you miss a sound, no biggie, who cares, yeah? I'm gonna go set.
We're just doing it for fun. I'll go first so you can hear it, okay? 4 triples. Are we good on all of those? Do we want to go over anything slow as a warm-up or as a review? Feel free to ask. Otherwise, we'll go for it and see what happens.
If I could get past the singles, then I would say yes, but I'm not even.
Perfect. Honestly, that's it. Get those singles internalized, get them going. That's priority number 1. The rest of the fancy tricks come later.
Okay.
I'm gonna do singles the entire time, so if you're doing doubles and triples, you get to do it without having someone else. Okay? So you get to watch yourselves. Yeah? Which I know we can easily do. It's nice and slow, so it's not too fast, because it's just trying to, you know, repetition is key. Do them a couple times back to back. Okay, just the right leg real quick, and then we'll tie it all together. 5, 6, 7, 8, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. Beautiful. Yeah, so it's really important to put all your weight on that stem because I'll make it very clear which leg needs to go next. So as long as we know the step that's coming next, we can easily figure out which leg goes because we know where our weight connector is. That's why it's important to really emphasize the weight switch on that stem. One time all together, right and left. So back to back, and then we'll start splitting it up. Go. 5, 6, 7, 8, go. 1, 2, 4, 5, and 6, 9, 8, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Beautiful. You feeling good about exercise in theory? Ready to try doing it on all counts? We'll see what
Sure, why
happens.
not?
That's the attitude. Why not? I will. I'll go 1. Let's go clockwise this time. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are the counts we're starting.
Okay.
Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I think I'm going here right now. I think I did it, but I mean, I think I messed up at the end, but.
I got one.
Totally fine. I think we all got lost. I also got lost last week. It gets crazy and it's really hard, which is why we're going to be doing it every week.
Good.
Big brain teaser and big, oh gosh, I have to focus on myself because everyone's doing something different and also crazy sounds around me distracting me. Even if you think you're on the wrong count, just go for it, own it, live it, because you might accidentally end up right. If you get lost, you at least know, hey, and good enough, we have a winner there, yeah? Own it, don't hold yourself back, yeah? I think tap is really easy to try and do the steps quietly or stop because we're worried we might be doing the wrong step. And honestly, screw it. If you do the wrong step, then do it loud and proud. Because that makes tap way more fun. Same order again?
Yes. I just didn't want to mess anybody else up. I mean, you know, if you're.
So the nice part about this is, as long as you're keeping that rhythm, if you take the steps away, all it is for like 3,000 years until there's a stamp in between.
Mhm.
So as long as you're staying on those counts, or on that beat, you won't mess anyone up and you'll be fine. And also, if you do end up doing some wacky and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and, even better practice for the rest of us to practice focusing on what we're doing and not letting other sounds go off. So it's kind of a win-win no matter what. Yeah? Own it. Who cares what happens? It's just the 4 of us. Yeah? One more time. This is hard like, for advanced people. If I threw this at the open tap class as well, it would be really overwhelming. I actually do that thing. Now that I think about it. How would be evil in that class too? And it will be just as confusing, just as difficult. It is for everyone. But I know y'all can handle it. So that's why we're doing it early on. Cool? Okay. Up, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, that was much closer.
Wow.
I thought it was beautiful. Like, it kind of accidentally worked. It was just more in sync. It was beautiful. I love it. That was genuinely really good. Like, I'm not saying that to be nice. It's a hard thing. So we need to practice. Switch down the order a bit. Throw them around. Okay. Let's just scoot everything over one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Whenever you'd like.
You can count me in or no?
Sure. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I missed some of it because I was so hard trying not to get off camera. Don't stand on 4, stand on.
Yeah.
Yep. That was really good. Do you want to do that word one more time?
Sure.
Go. 5, 6, 7, 8, go. 1, 2, That was really good. That was really impressive. I love it.
Where I mess up.
Honestly, I didn't notice, so it's a win. That was beautiful. That was really, really close. We're going to go on, then we'll move on to some choreography. So fun. Now go ahead and start playing the song just so you can get a feel for the mood, the rhythm, everything that's going on today. Up here this week with some pink, lemons and pink. So, kind of some of the concepts. We're going to start this not on 1, the way we're used to starting choreographies, but on 7. Actually, and 7. Because if we listen to a lot of songs like this one, if we're counting like dancers counts, the singers tend to start sometimes on 7 singing or even on and 7. And we're going to match that with our steps. So, I'm going to count in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then all we're doing, nice and easy, just like you're falling onto it. Yeah, right side, exactly. If we overthink it, it's going to get difficult. If we try to place the foot each time, it's going to be way too much effort. Just fall into it.
So your heels are too hip.
Yes, exactly. It is a full stand. Have you all done chugs before? Perfect. Okay, let's talk about chugs then. I can't believe I haven't introduced them. Chugs, just what they look like, are
Like it's raining.
exactly. Well, all of them are like little kids are learning how they just kind of maybe train and just chug around the room and maybe a leader. It's a lot of fun. So yeah, chug like a train. Basically, it is exactly what I just mentioned, that act of falling forward. Your toes don't even really leave the ground that much or at all. It's mostly like if someone were to push you forward and you fall.
So the sound comes from your heels mostly, or no?
Mostly your heels, yeah, absolutely. It's not like your toes aren't really doing anything. You're just falling forward. Exactly. So if someone pushes you, you go, whoa! Again, get your knees lightsaber here. So let's just do 8 chugs forward. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, you're following right leg then left balance, or if it is off balance, or that makes sense. So, we have 5, 6, and 7, and 8. Yeah? Let's just do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Easy enough, right? Cool. You're going to keep doing that on and 1. So there are 3. And it's a bit weird because we start before 8 and end after 1. Does that make sense? Okay. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. Good? So you went and 1. You're going to stuff, which means just digging the heel of your foot into the core. 2.
Oh.
Beautiful. So we just went 1. From here, all this leg up in the air thing is moving around. While you're doing that, your standing leg is going to drop the heel twice. Heel, heel. Yeah? Don't worry, we'll set the leg down after that. I won't make you stay like this for 5 minutes. So, we have just, we're doing 7 and 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah? We're kicking it up a notch with choreography. We're making it more difficult now. Let's just do that together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, my balance. This is great for my balance.
It is a lot of one leg.
How far am I swinging around?
That's a wonderful question. That would be really fun to do. We're not going to go there. Maybe next week. All it is just a slide turn. So your hips don't even really move. Your foot's
Okay.
just going to end up from one diagonal to the other diagonal. Nice and easy, yeah.
Okay.
If there are any belly dances out there, it's just like when you're doing dégagé, wherever your natural turnout ends, just a slide turn. If the hips go, it doesn't matter, but I'm saying the hips don't have to go.
Okay.
paradiddles?
Yep,
Two.
yep,
Two.
yep, so 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the shuffle's 1, 2, 3, 4, always alternating legs.
Alright.
So that pattern's nice and easy, just nice and rhythm. Oh, awesome, good music. I feel like in a very cheesy way, this song is actually kind of accurate for tap. Get up and try, just do it.
Oh,
Totally different subject. I think it's a love song or something. I don't even know. But I thought in a very cheesy way, very apt for tap. Just go for it and try. Questions, comments, concerns? One more time? Cool. Feeling it. We are flying through this.
That's fair.
I'm going to have to listen to this because this will be the slowest part of the song. And I'm doing it very slow because, whereas at the beginning we had a lot more variation of steps and a lot of craziness comparatively, yeah, we had a lot of movement, and even though this is a steady rhythm, it's still fast. We're way slowing it down, and the challenge is to keep the same energy going. Because the music doesn't slow down, the music doesn't calm down. And we need to keep up that same energy with having way less steps. Luckily, the steps are so easy we won't have a problem with it. That's the challenge of the day. Last week it was direction changes and fitting the mood. This week it's keeping energy up even when the steps are slow. Yeah? So, we finished shuffle 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All you're doing from here on out is stamps. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now drop the heel twice. 7, 8. Then repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then almost the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like the beginning, but starting with the left leg. And 7. Exactly. So all it is stamps with a couple heel drops here and there, scattered in between. It's hard because you have to keep the energy going. You have more than just your feet doing the sound. You have your entire upper body. You can lean into it. You can bounce if you want. See a little bit of hip hop in there. I sometimes see a lot of similarities actually between hip hop and tap because you want to have some of this movement in between. So yeah. Just as an example, whether or not you've been in hip hop before, trying to get that bouncy, having fun, keeping the energy up, yeah? So just to repeat, after we've done our last shuffle to our heel, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, drop and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, drop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, exactly. Does that make sense?
yeah.
fun with the steps we have. One thing that might also help to think about is I'm constantly talking about keeping things small. But when there's a step in a choreography that is intentionally this slow, it doesn't have to be right underneath you. You can make it bigger so that you have more space to grow and have more fun with it. So you can think of, if it helps you to think of the faster the step, the smaller it is. That might be a good way to think of it. And if you think of it that way, these steps are very slow and they're just stamps, which are very easy. So we can make it as big as we want and at different, I don't know, we can step to the side if you want, and step to the front, front. You know, have fun with it. Move around however it feels natural. Go. Okay, good music. Good, what's up? Choreography and making the most out of it, making it look fancy, making it look like you're into it. It's a really hard part of dance in general, not just tap, but any sort of dance or theater or anything. Trying to be on stage and be like, look at me, I'm a star.
And it's easy, and make it look like it's easy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the thing, you want to make it look easy, but also make it look like you're putting your heart and soul into it. It's so weird, such a phenomenon that we do. So, yeah, think of it as even if someone's up here doing fancy time steps and pullbacks and getting all fancy and turns and whatnot, you still want to be like, yeah, no, I am just as cool with my stamps. I'm just as cool, I got the energy. Yeah? Awesome. That looked really good, so let's do one more time, or two more times. much.
Okay.
So if our leg is already slightly diagonal in front of us, we have less balanced
Got
ways to go. And then the other thing is keeping it further in. So on the last one, you can pull it in a bit. Tap, tap, pull it in. Tap, tap, pull it in. And moving it slightly. I'm over exaggerating right now, but you want to do it slightly. Tap, tap, pull it in. Tap, tap, pull it in. So that we can go straight in. Does that make sense? Yeah.
Got better.
So I think it helps to.
Yeah, I think I was doing that here. And then going here to here, I was just
Yeah.
trying to go down and go down.
Yeah, that is really, I'm really glad you brought that up actually. I had the same issue in open tab actually last week, where when you have a step where you feel like you have to transition where your foot is placed really quickly, think of it as a transition step. So it's not tap, tap, heel, keep it out there, and then all of a sudden quickly go there. Think of it as all flowing. Tap, tap, as you're doing that heel, you're already pulling this other leg in to get going. Tap, tap, heel, go. Does that make sense? I'm over exaggerating it right now. But yeah, it's the whole flowing in, making everything flow together, knowing which step comes next. You can kind of prep your leg for that. So keeping it smaller, keeping it in front of you, and also thinking of the transition. That helps. Does
Right.
that help?
Yeah.
That was a really wonderful point to bring up. Thank you. Any other questions, comments, concerns? Perfect. Yeah, that sounds wonderful to me. I love that idea. Let's face the window now. Let's switch it up all directions. That was beautiful. One more time facing the front, then we'll call a twist for this. And then we'll do a bit of improv before we. Of course, Laurie, do you have time? Of course. That was beautiful. Yeah, really a good opportunity to practice sometimes thinking of you're performing for someone the way back. Small steps aren't always that noticeable. Big steps, like I saw a lot of, this bouncing and whatnot, looked so good. And even people in the back row will be like, yep, I'm moving, I'm into it, I'm feeling it, Pink's feeling it, wherever she is. Make sense? Cool. Quick improv. We'll just do going around in a circle again, so we know whose turn is next. And again, if we are getting tired, not able to think of something, stands for, we just proved that you can take a bunch of stands and have a lot of fun with it, yeah?
Yeah.
8 coverage. And classic stuff that I have to teach time. Life moves, move with it. Have a good weekend.